What's up, boxing fans and YouTube family? I'm back at it with another edition of Round One Sports TV, and today I have a special episode for you. Today, I'm going to be comparing Naoya Inoue against some of the legends and where he stacks up with what he's doing in his impressive career so far. I want to talk about Devin Haney's impressive performance against Regis Progress. All that and more. So please, if you like the videos, give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and like always, let's get right into this video. So Devin Haney and Regis Progress just came into their mega showdown for the 140-pound WBC Championship of the World, where Devin Haney was victorious by a unanimous decision. I don't believe he lost one single round. He looked great against Regis Progress. Now, Regis Progress kept the same energy after the fight, and hats off to you. I commend you for taking the fight, and I commend you for keeping it real after the fight. He was honest in his assessment. He said that Devin Haney did possess power, and Devin Haney answered a lot of questions. People wanted to know if he had punching power at the 140-pound weight division, and in fact, he does. By the look on Regis Progress's face, it's evident that he does have power. So now where does Devin Haney go from here after this dominating performance? He shows that he can sell tickets. He sold out the San Francisco. And he go from here. And in a good world, his next fight would be against Tank Davis, which is another mega superstar. But let's be honest here. Tank Davis doesn't deserve a crack at that 140-pound WBC Championship of the World. Because what about the number one contender, the number two contender, the number three contender in that division that has been a 140-pound fighter and has moved up throughout the ranks? Now, according to you, it doesn't matter to you that Tank Davis can be able to leapfrog past everybody and fight Devin Haney immediately because it makes dollars and cents. So it's okay to let Tank Davis to do it, but it's not okay for Canelo Alvarez not to fight David Benavidez right away. You can't show favoritism for one fighter. Tank Davis is not ranked in the 140-pound weight division. He would have to earn his right at one of those titles. Now, the next fighters that are in line that Devin Haney, or the next fights that he can take, is the obvious one. Teofimo Lopez, which he currently holds the WBO title. And that's a good title to have. Because if you want to move up, and Devin Haney, in my opinion, can even go up to the 147-pound, and I think he would fare well in that division because his frame looks like he can carry the weight, and he can even be stronger up there, and that would be a third weight division. And I think that that might be in his near future, very sooner than later. Okay? So, look, Rolly is not going to sign up to fight Devin Haney. He might talk all that talk on social media, but believe me when I tell you, that boy better not want that smoke, okay? Because Devin Haney is levels above Rolly. So Rolly's going to avoid him. You know that. The only other fighter there is the Puerto Rican superstar that's making his way up, and I believe he should save him for the last, okay? Because Rolly's going to lose that belt to whoever he fights to. Devin can then take him on and then move up to the 147-pound division. As far as Tank Davis goes, he's going to be fighting for the WBA super title in his next fight, more than likely, I believe. So I don't believe that Ryan Garcia is going to give Devin Haney a fight, even though they came up in the amateurs together. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia took different roads in their careers, and Devin Haney accomplished a lot more. And he was really serious with the sport. As you can see that they're levels apart and they came up together. Okay. So we're going to see what happens with Devin Haney, but it was an impressive fight for the young man. He's only 25 years old and sky's the limit. And I can't wait to see him again. He looked good. So Naoya Inoue is coming into a highly anticipated matchup against the Filipino superstar Marlon Tapales, which he holds the IBF and the WBA Championship of the World. The Japanese superstar currently holds the 122-pound WBC Championship of the World and the WBO Championship of the World. Now, if the Japanese superstar is successful, he will become the second fighter in boxing history to successfully unify all 4 belts in 2 separate weight divisions. But now, I wanted to compare him and what he's doing in his impressive career to some of the legends in our game to kind of give you a perspective of what this Japanese guy is truly doing. Now, one of the legends I wanted to put him up against needs no introduction. He is the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, Floyd Money Mayweather, when he first started his career, with a 4-round scheduled fight. In fact, in his career, he has scheduled 3 4-round fights. He has 6 6-round fights. He has 2 8-round fights, and he has 7 10-round fights scheduled before the rest of his fights were 12-round fights. Okay? I want you to pay attention to that. So he has 3 4-round fights, 6 6-round fights, 2 8-round fights, and 7 10-round fights, which is a total of 50 fights. 28 fights were less than 10-round fights down. Okay? Now, but in his impressive career, he has done some impressive stuff. Okay? He does have he has fought 24 world champions. That's the most. Okay? He has 26 world title fights. And in those 26 world title fights, he fought 7 Hall of Famers. Out of the 7 Hall of Famers, he knocked out 3 of them. Okay? So, in Floyd Mayweather's title run, when he won his first belt at 130 pounds, he made 6 title defenses before moving up to the next weight division at 135 pounds. But when he moved up to the next weight division, it wasn't for a title fight. He had a tune-up fight to acclimate himself to the new division. Then he went forward and fought the champion and won it. In fact, in most of his jumps to a new weight division, he usually had to fight a fight in between to get himself acclimated. At the 147-pound weight division, he fought 2 title eliminator fights to eventually fight Arturo Gatti. You see, so those 2 title eliminator fights weren't for titles. So his title run wasn't consecutive. Although he never lost in every title fight he's ever been in, he won. So they give him credit for winning the title fights that he was in. Of course, he's undefeated, right? Okay. But now let's take a look at the Japanese superstar, okay? The Japanese superstar, when he started his professional debut, he fought against a guy that had 16 professional fights. And he was making his debut on this day. When he started his career, he started out an 8-round fight. In fact, he has 2 8-round fights scheduled, which was his first 2 fights. His next 2 fights were 2 10-round fights scheduled. And those were his next 2. Those 4 fights. After that, all his fights were 12-round fights. And after his 5th fight, they were all world title fights consecutively in a row. He has no tune-up fight. Every time he jumped to the new weight division, what he used for a tune-up fight was the world champion. He doesn't have any breaks in between. What he's doing is truly remarkable. Now, in the sport of boxing, there has been men that have more than 20 title defenses in one weight division. You know, they consecutively defended their title. Yeah, there's men to do that. But I don't think there has been any man that has consecutively jumped up through 4 weight divisions and consistently in a row continued to fight for world title fights. He didn't get no tune-up fights for 3 weight divisions. It's incredible what he's doing at this rate. Now on December 26th, he's coming into a matchup with Marlon Tapales, the Filipino superstar. Now the Filipino superstar he has the same opportunity in front of him. He stands to be the first Filipino superstar in a 4-belt era at 122 pounds to unify all 4 belts. Now, the Japanese superstar stands to do what Terrence Crawford, the American fighter, just achieved against Errol Spence Jr., which is unify all 4 belts in 2 separate weight divisions. But the one thing that the Japanese superstar does not have on his record is that he has successfully defended all 4 belts. Now, I believe the reason why he was talking about sticking around at the 122-pound weight division is because he wants to successfully defend all 4 belts to also have that down on his name, on his resume, that he did defend all 4 belts, okay? I believe all roads are pushing to the 126-pound Cuban champion at 126 pounds. He's a champion, he's a gold medalist, and he beat Shakur Stevenson in the Olympics. I believe that's the biggest fight for him at 126 pounds. From there, who knows what he wants to do, but as of right now, on December 26th, he also stands to take over the pound-for-pound #1 spot. If he's successful on December 26th, I believe he also takes that title. It's truly remarkable what he's doing. He's a very, very special fighter, and I believe he's going to take a very special fighter to beat him. So let's see where this comes out. Pretty soon, they're not going to be able to deny him. With this kind of record and this kind of resume, they're going to have to acknowledge him. You know, he's fought 4 times outside of Japan. I believe that in order for him to be a household name in America, I believe that I would like him to come back down to Las Vegas for some mega big fights. I believe when he finally comes into the 126, 130-pound divisions, and that's when he's going to bring those Las Vegas and big fights to us. Look, I can't wait. I have a surprise for myself and my viewers. Just before Christmas, I want to show you guys and share something with you guys. So hopefully it gets here before Christmas. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So look, if you like the videos, please comment on the videos. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and share the videos. Share the videos so that they can get out there, you know. And let me know what you think. So like always, enjoy your holidays, enjoy your Christmas, and I'm going to be going live just before the fight and on the fight, hopefully. Maybe it might be too early in the morning to go live on the fight, so I might go live but just before the fight so that I can answer a lot of your questions. And I want to know what you guys think about this fight, and I want to talk about it. And whatever you guys want to talk about, I want to see what questions you guys got, and what fighter you want to see next, and we can kick it. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and like always, I'm on to the next one. Peace.